Anything else you would like to say? And we're looking forward for the publication of the book, and it's a lot of relation. It have a lot of connection with Costa Rica. So I am sure that a lot of the people in sport in Costa Rica, especially the Afro-Costa Ricans, will find this publication very useful.
I say thank you for the opportunity and thank you for the work that you're doing. Just like you said, I think our experiences are so related. And I try not only to think in nationalistic terms, because I know that's not representative of who my experiences has been in Panama either. Because both of my grandparents who are still alive, my grandfather's 91 and my grandmother's 89, have a very long relationship with Costa Rica. My grandmother talks about traveling to San Jose all the time when she had her friends. My grandfather talks about those times. And when I myself was in Costa Rica the first time, and I ran out of money. I ran out of colones to pay the bus fare to go back to Panama where I was living at the time. I never forget, I step on the bus and the bus driver, I'm in Puerto Viejo. And the bus driver asked me for colones. I didn't have no more colones, I only had US dollars. And there was a woman, a black woman, sitting in the front seat of the bus. Didn't hesitate to come to me. And she didn't even start the conversation in Spanish, even though me and the bus driver was talking in Spanish. She might even notice my Panamanian accent in Spanish, but she said, "Don't fret. We's our Panamanian here too. Take the money, pay it." And she paid for me to be able to go back to Panama. And that was an important moment for me because El Lado Tico, as we say in Panama, no longer existed for me. It didn't exist because our experiences connected us. At that moment, I realized that I could have been Costa Rican. That instead of my great-grandparents deciding to work on the project of the Panama Canal from Barbados and Jamaica when they came, they could have easily moved up to work in the bananas or turtle fishing in the Caribbean coast. And who's to say that their brothers, sisters, cousins didn't do that?
Right.
So I don't think, so I would love for these things to have impact in these different spaces because we fought hard to become Panamanians. We fought hard to become Costa Ricans. We fought hard and we deserve to belong to the political states because citizenship matters. And that's a whole nother conversation. We fought hard to insert ourselves into the national narrative and the national sense of being historically in today. And we deserve to be it. But we cannot become so nationalistic that we forget all of the ways that we've been in communication. So before we became a Costa Rican, either historically speaking or contemporarily speaking. And so much of our experiences are similar. That's why it's easy for me to do this work because I honestly don't see the difference in the African-American young man in Austin, Texas, laboring on the basketball court, looking for a way to have a dignified life because the way that the United States has seen his body, then these young people from Panama, Costa Rica doing the same thing right next to him or her because all of it is coming from the same place. And it speaks different languages and it doesn't belong to any state in itself. So I want this stuff to be able to reach all populations and again, thank you all for the opportunity to be the Afro-diasporic. to think that. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a wonderful and powerful way to close this conversation. Thank you so much, Javier Wallace. We'll keep you posted.
Yes. Thank you all again.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Somos Somos voces de la historia, sangre, tinta y papel. Somos voces de la historia, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber.